Three River Blades First Aid Tins. Stick around. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Three River Blades, Three River Kydex, and Three River Survival. So what I have developed is what I consider to be a boo-boo ouch kit, or something that you can take hunting, camping, fishing, that kind of thing. Also, if you have small children, this is definitely the kit for you. So I put these on the website. They are available. So if you want, I have quite a few of them here. I'm going to drop the camera in a minute and get into this whole kit. It's about 37 items in there. And I know some people do make these kits or tins, and they are available from other manufacturers, but I put this together with my own thoughts on what a boo-boo ouch kit is, especially in the summertime. And I have small children, so I want to make sure that I have everything that they would need in a small, compact size. Okay, so before I get into that, the way you support this channel is very simple. Like, subscribe, share this content, put some comments down below. It doesn't cost you anything. You could also go to Patreon, become a Patreon member. Only costs you $1 a month. And any of the links that you see below, including the one to this kit, will also help support the channel. All right, guys, let's drop the camera and get into this. All right, guys, I don't want to confuse everybody. There is a first aid tin and there is a Three River Blades survival tin. Okay, they're a little bit different, obviously, by size. This is more of a shirt pocket deal where you can put this in your pocket. Has a whole bunch of items in there. 20-piece survival tin. They are available on the website, so if you're interested, go ahead and get one of those. I'll put that off to the side right now. So what I did is I found these tins. These tins are excellent. They are 5 inches long, 3.5 inches wide, and 2 inches deep. Okay, so I had quite a stout little tin. All right, the way I set this up, again, is I wanted to make sure that if you have small children, you could just throw this in your pack and you'd be good to go. There's not going to be any trauma in this kit. Okay, so it's not a trauma kit. It's not an IFAK. It's a boo-boo ouch kit. And I think it'll be great, especially Memorial Day's coming up. There's going to be a lot of barbecues. There's going to be a lot of maybe cuts, bruises, bangs, that kind of thing. All right, so right up top, as you can see how I packed this, all right, any type of splinters or anything like that, I made sure that we had a good, decent set of tweezers. You can get the small metal ones if you like. And again, there's no medication in here. I made sure that there wasn't any medication. I don't want kids to get into it, get sick, take the wrong thing. We have a 1/4 inch, and I think this is 10 yards of 3M tape. So that's really good tape, guys. I think it's the Transpore. All right, that's the one that's easy to rip. It's a lot better than the other tapes. I believe 3M is really good product. You do have one pair of latex gloves. These are size large. You're gonna get a stretch gauze. This is a 2-inch stretch gauze. All right, so any type of larger wounds or abrasions or something like that, you can actually use it as a wrap. That's why it's called stretch gauze. All right, so that'll be in there. All right, guys, I put in there a little bit of eye wash. All right, so if you have contact lenses, all right, it's not a huge eye wash, but again, if you have allergies or you got something in your eye, I have one for each eye, so I put that in there. Sting relief. All right, a lot of insects in the summertime. I wanted to make sure I had a little bit of sting relief in there. All right, that'll come inside your kit. Triple antibiotic ointment. You have 2 of those. You also have Hydrocortisone cream. You will have 2 of those. So that's that anti-itch relief. And this is antibacterial. You also have in there a nice flashlight. This is one of those Dr. pen lights. All right, there is a battery in here, and I'll make sure that I pull it out. I thought that it was very important, especially in the middle of the night or in the dark. If you're camping and you don't have your flashlight, at least the flashlight is inside the tin. All right, so piece of kit there. You're gonna get also 10 regular size band-aids, but these are the flex band-aids. All right, these are all sterile, by the way, if I haven't already mentioned it. 10 band-aids. All right, so these are the flex ones. So when you put it on your knuckle and it bends, that's fine. It's not going to get stuck. They are semi-waterproof too. I feel like they stick on your hand or your fingers very, very well. Lip balm or chapstick, whichever you prefer. I think it's important to have some type of chapstick on there. These are brand new. They're not any type of brand, and they work very well. It's really tough to sleep at night or to talk when your lips are chapped. You're also going to get some Banana Boat SPF 30 sun protection. It's really annoying to get sunburn. I know when my children have sunburn or I have sunburn, it's really, really annoying. So if you forgot it back in your beach bag and your beach bag's not with you, at least you have something that you can put on yourself or on your children. All right, it does have this scissor. Now this scissor, I couldn't put a full set of trauma shears in here, obviously, but this is one of those foldable scissors. It folds out really nice. And of course, if you needed to use it for any type of repairs, or let's say you had to cut some gauze, you can do that. Okay, so just be careful putting it back together. It all fits nice and snugly. And again, I did make sure that I kept a lot of this stuff inside the packaging. Okay. Alcohol swabs. All right, I put 4 alcohol swabs in there. I just want to make sure that if you had any type of wounds or cuts, you can clean that out. This is going to be the battery this is a AAA battery for that flashlight, so it's in there. I also have 2 sterile 4x4 pads, 2. All right, so again, if we're getting a little bit more injured, not quite at that trauma kit level, but at least these pads, you can cut them up with the scissor that you have in there, and you could use them accordingly as you see fit. I did add 1 set of 3M Steri-Strips. I think Steri-Strips are very important, especially if you run out of tape. Just for any type of deep lacerations, they work very, very well, specifically also on the face. You don't have to have all this tape and stuff, and Steri-Strips are pretty stout. They do stick very well. 2 2x2 gauze pads. Again, any type of larger wounds or knuckle wounds or foot wounds. Maybe you scratched your toe, or maybe you got a decent laceration on your foot. Think about the beach, think about camping, maybe some blisters, that kind of thing. So these come in quite handy. And 2 sets 3x3 moleskin. Again, you have the scissor in here, so if you have to cut it accordingly, you can. If you're not a hiker or never had blisters before, that's exactly what this is. This is for if once you get that blister or you see a blister forming, you can cut a hole in it and it actually gives you a little bit of relief. So I have 2 sets in there, 3x3s. And of course, the tin itself, as you can see. Now, if you wanted to put any type of medication in there, I left you enough room to do so, although this thing comes pretty jam-packed. So let me bring you back up top and we'll finish up. All right, guys, so if you are interested in this first aid tin or one of my survival tins, just go to 3riverblades.com. Also check out all the other blades that I have up there if you guys are interested in that. You could also support this channel by becoming a Patreon member. I'll put the links down below. It will cost you $1 a month, or by shopping on my Amazon store. Amazon store, I think I get like 2 cents on the dollar for anything that you shop and buy there. So thank you very much for that. If you want this product, just go to the link down below, and thank you very much for stopping in. And as always, guys, stay safe.